The obscene display of wealth at Yusuf Buhari's wedding, penultimate week, Nigerians and the rest of the world were treated to an astounding spectacle as Yusuf Buhari, President Muhammad Buhari's son, tied the knot with his heartthrob, Zara, daughter of the Emir of Bichi, Nasiru Adubairo, at an extremely lavish ceremony in Bichi, Kano State. The wedding, which naturally drew the high and mighty in willing numbers, was extremely obscene in the display of wealth that characterized it. The headlines from around the world were telling. They spoke of glitz and opulence, royalty and wealth. The event, described in some reports as the most expensive wedding in sub-Saharan Africa, saw guests going home with branded, customized and outrageously expensive souvenirs, which commentators valued at 1.7 million naira per pack. Each pack had, among others, a customized iPhone 12 Pro Max, the latest brand of iPhone, with a current market value of 589,000 naira, and an Apple iPad valued at 645,000 naira, as well as was the wound of officialdom. COVID-19 guidelines were dispensed with during the eye of the Nigerian Medical Association NMA and the Joint Health Sector Union JOHESU. The Nigerian and United States currencies were handled on the dance floor in ways that were quite contrary to the rules, and even security operatives helped in, as it were, safeguarding the whole of cash. There was a currency rain on the dance floor. The optics were bad in every possible way. Prior to the wedding proper, a video surfaced on the internet showing a money rain by Buhari's groomsmen. The men contributed over 500,000 naira to the driver who conveyed them to the event, and they did so with a costumed swagger. Apparently, no effort was going to be spared in passing the message that this was no ordinary wedding. It was going to be a display of wealth and privilege on a high wavelength. The groomsmen, comprising the children of the highest ranking political figures in the country, made no pretense about their power. They showed it. Ordinarily, the wedding of children of political figures such as presidents, governors, and ministers is bound to attract high-profile figures. However, it need not display the kind of opulence witnessed penultimate week. Nigeria is the global capital of poverty, and it is quite disturbing, if not tragic, that the president who constantly spoke of frugality while campaigning for election could be associated with such a spectacle. During the build-up to the 2015 general election, the then candidate Buhari claimed that it took a loan to be able to obtain his party nomination forms. What has happened between then and now? What does the president's son do for a living? If the wedding in question reinforced anything, it is the fact that Nigeria's political leadership is insensitive. Across the board, Nigeria's political leaders are disconnected from the people, and the wedding of any other Nigerian president's son other than Buhari would have been just as lavish. Around the world, even when people with proven means of livelihood engage in an unnecessary display of wealth, people rightly complain that such displays are not good for society. But the case becomes worse when, as in this case, people do not even know the sources of livelihood of those engaging in an obscene display of wealth. It is a fact that in Nigeria, because governance is criminally personalized, politicians spend government money on their private and family affairs. That explains why there was a massive display of private jets at the wedding, even by governors who are owing workers arrears of salaries. This personalization of governance needs to stop, but there is nothing on the horizon that gives any indication that it will anytime soon. Nigerian leaders must learn to lead by example. They would not die if they did, but not begrudging the Buhari joy that comes with weddings. No one can or should feel that their kind of extravaganza was entirely needless and insensitive.
The Tribune newspapers.
Wow.
The media is watching. All this information, most of them come to my attention for the first time. I mean, 1.7 million in a pack for souvenir.
Try to calculate that with the number of guests.
that attended. And this was a lavish wedding that lasted the entire weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I saw the video of those groomsmen, donating to a driver. Some of them were even using Forex, hard-earned foreign exchange. It was lavish. It was poorly handled. Sensitive. And one of the questions that Tribune have asked in this editorial today is, what does Yusuf Buhari do for a living? I think at the end of the day, Nigerians will have to make up their mind what they think about our political leaders. Again, this is defined and by the attitude of President Buhari. He was described as austere, moderate. You do not expect this to happen, around him. Remember when President Buhari in 2015 wanted to run for election? They said you don't have money to buy form.
Yeah.
And they had to donate money for him to buy form. But things have changed. And 6 years in the life of someone who holds political office, the highest in the land, is a long time, to change quite a lot of things. That's what we're saying, but we will not judge.
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more, leave a comment and like. Thank you.